Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another brilliant attacking game played by Ukrainian chess grandmaster Vassily Ivanchuk. His opponent is Chinese chess grandmaster Liren, and the game was played in round 13 at 2020 Legends of Chess online event. If you remember, a few days ago I shared with you a game where Ivanchuk managed to crush Peter Leko by going for King's Gambit, but this time it's one of the strongest players of our times who falls victim to Ivanchuk's aggression. Ivanchuk with white pieces opened up with d4, to which Liren responded with knight f6, c4 e6, knight c3, bishop b4, Nimzo-Indian Defense is on the board, knight f3, black castled kingside, e3, bishop takes c3 check. Well, Liren is choosing an offbeat line. d5 and c5 are considered to be popular moves. b6 can be also seen, but in the game we see bishop takes c3 check, b takes c3 d6, bishop d3 e5, and e4. White is establishing a massive pawn center, but the interesting thing is that after rook e8, once black targeted the pawn on e4, instead of thinking about protecting that pawn, Ivanchuk decided to castle kingside and sacrifice it. This is actually a very subtle positional sacrifice, and once black is accepting the pawn sacrifice, at this point we have rook e1 by Ivanchuk, black is falling behind in development, and white is managing to organize a very strong attack. Once black moved back his knight on f6, Ivanchuk went for the exchange of rooks on e8, after which developed his queenside bishop with the tempo. f6. Black is neutralizing the threat, but by playing f6, black is restricting the movement of the knight on e8. According to Stockfish, it's better to play knight f6 and step into a pin. Instead we have f6, bishop d2, knight d7, queen c2, knight f8. This is a deep defense by Liren, and this active position Ivanchuk reached with only a single pawn sacrifice. Rook e1. Now he's taking under control the e file, a4, knight c7, d5, c5, knight h4, knight a6. Finally, looks like that Liren has found a square for his knight, but already it's too late. Yes, bishop f5 is on the board. Exchange of bishops favors white. After bishop takes f5, knight takes f5, white then can switch his queen into the attack from the fourth rank. In our game, after bishop f5 we see knight b4 and queen e4, bishop d7, rook e3. This time the rook is joining the party from the third rank. Bishop takes a4. This is already a desperation, seeing that he can't save this position. Liren is munching the pawn, and he is actually stepping into a very beautiful combination. At this point, Stockfish even shows forced mate in 7. As we reached the critical position, you can pause the video and try to find white's next move. Ready? There is a quote which says that if there is a knight on f8, there is no checkmate, but that's just a myth. At this point, Ivanchuk went for a bishop sacrifice. Bishop takes h7 check. If, for example, knight takes h7, then queen e6 check, followed by knight g6 checkmate. Or after bishop takes h7 check, if king h8, then anyways, knight g6 check, and again black king is in a mating net. In our game, after bishop takes h7 check, black played king f7, and here comes knight f5. Right now the threat is queen e7 check, followed by rook takes e7 checkmate. Finally black accepted the bishop sacrifice, but after this beautiful knight h6 check, resigned. If king f8, then queen takes h7, or if g takes h6, then anyways queen takes h7 check, and then rook h3, black king is getting checkmated. That's why after knight h6 check, Liren capitulated. As said, legends never get old, and even the strongest players of our time have to be very careful when facing them over the board. That positional pawn sacrifice was really strong, and Hope that you enjoyed this game greatly. In the end, a chess puzzle for you where the task is to find the winning line for white. It's white's to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.